Welcome back to Coyote Classics. Today we have a lot of new inventory to check out, as well as some things going on in the shop. Join us as we go through some of the cars that are going to be coming to the website this week, and also show you some of the projects the boys are working on in the back.
Yeah, I'm really excited, Dalton. Not only do we have 7 beautiful muscle cars here today to show you, we got about 12 purchased and they'll be coming in next week, so stay tuned for that as well.
All right, let's get right into it. We'll start right here in the middle. Tell us about this GTO.
Yeah, I will, Dalton. This is a one family owned 1968 original color numbers matching YS code GTO.
I love the his and hers dual gauge shifter, the wheels. It's a really neat car. I even like what they did with this pinstriping here. It's a little bit different than you see on a GTO, but it kind of sets it off, looks pretty cool.
It's a nice driver. It's got Fuchs wheels on it. It's just a turnkey car with original excellent interior.
Yeah, and the keyword there too, numbers matching. This one's gonna go on the site today.
Meadowlark yellow is the original color.
Really nice 1967 Camaro. We've had this car a couple years ago.
This is an awesome story. A couple years ago, I bought this car back in, like, what was it, 12 years ago?
12 years ago, and then sold it to a guy in Missouri. Bought it back 6 years later, then sold it to a guy 4 years ago, and we got to buy it back.
So everyone who's had this car has won nothing but trophies with it and had a lot of fun. And the car's in the same exact shape as it was 12 years ago when I bought it the first time.
Sweet, I love the Ghost Flames. We're gonna put some different wheels on it, but a really cool car. I like the color. Original low mileage car too. The story was when we bought it 13 years ago, that the father son that rebuilt it found it in a barn in Arizona with 30,000 original miles.
No kidding.
So pretty neat.
We got to get the ass end down, wheel well trim, and some torque thrust on it. I think it'll be a whole different car.
Yeah, it'll be cool. This Nova's on the website. Really neat car. You found this one in Southern Iowa with a collection of cars, but beautiful paint, beautiful interior.
If this Nova is still on the website by our Sunday video, which this comes out, I'll be damn surprised. This one's sale priced at $32,995, the nicest Nova we've ever had for that kind of money.
Oh yeah.
Show quality paint. Beautiful lines. I mean, when they painted this, wait till you see our walk around video, absolutely show car. Inside the doors are perfect. Interior is excellent. Just a really nice car. Numbers matching 307 is the only downfall.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. This one though is probably my favorite on the website as far as runs and drives. Beautiful blue color, built 400. It was previously owned for like 25 years by a mechanic, so he's had it very well dialed in. Great power, 4-speed manual. And Shay said when he pulled it around too, that's like one of the best feeling clutches I've felt in an old car. Really fun to drive.
The other thing with this one is he not only owned it that long, he restored it that long ago. So when he bought it, he completely had this frame off restored, all new interior upholstery, drivetrain, everything, and it tells. I mean, it's super nice and clean.
The color's awesome, and he did like a little red, white, and blue pinstriping in the USA on the back, which I like. We're looking for a proud American for the 1967 Chevelle.
All right, let's go to the other side, should we? Have you noticed anything about this lineup, D? It's all American muscle cars.
Yeah.
You know, that's really what we specialize in anymore. If we get Novas, Chevelles, Camaros, you know, unfortunately there's not a Mustang here, but we saw a lot of Mustangs too. But
this is a badass Nova. Really cool resto mod, LS swap underneath the hood. It's got air conditioning.
What about that paint?
Yeah.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, the color's fantastic with a lot of metallic. Really, really pretty car. But under the hood's just what sells this thing. It's super badass. A lot of money went into the build on this LS motor.
It's got power windows as well. The only thing we have left to do is just get that console in there properly, and we're putting a new console in. Other than that, wheel well trim, and it's ready for the website hopefully later this week.
Yeah, that console worked good that we have the lids and stuff.
Yeah, we just got to order that stuff and get it ready.
This is a really neat car too. It's a 1969 Chevelle, and in 1969, 1970, 71 and 2, it's hard to tell if you have a real super sport. You can't tell it by the VIN or a trim tag unless a Canadian built car, which this one was built in Canada. Therefore, we can prove that it was a real super sport. New red paint, big block, really fun to drive.
It's got a reverse valve body, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it's just a freaking awesome car. It's fast, fun. We put the torque thrust on it. We went ahead and had it repainted. It's a gorgeous one.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
This is kind of the lineup of cars that we've owned many, many years ago and had the opportunity to buy back. So this one we owned 8 to 10 years ago as well. This is a numbers matching 69 442 convertible. Previous owner bought it like 10 years ago, drove it, enjoyed it, but he did just recently rebuild the numbers matching motor, and this thing flies.
Nice. Yeah, this is a really cool car. You don't see too many 442 convertibles, let alone numbers matching ones. This one we're gonna do a walk around and test drive video on today, but a really neat car, and this one's priced really right too.
If you go on there and check what other 442 hardtops or convertibles are, this is way under the money. So Good car, Dalton. I'm excited about seeing what's going on in the shop. We have some other cars that hopefully will be ready later in this week through detail. Let's check them out. As you can see, we've been selling about everything we've had here, so everything's just fucking either sold or showroom's empty.
So it's a good thing the boys are busy, because like you mentioned, we're selling them so fast it's hard to keep them all in stock, but we got some cool stuff that we're working on that's going to be coming to the website real soon. Tell us about this old.
I'm really excited about this one. This is actually a clone car. It's not an original W30442. Started life as a bucket seat console Cutlass, but triple black, gorgeous inside and out, the wheels, tire combination. It does have a 455 with vintage air. So I mean, this thing's just ready to roll. Aluminum radiator.
We're putting a new carburetor on it today.
Yeah,
just showed up.
It ran okay. It just didn't have enough power, and we figured out the original carburetor was getting wore out. So putting a new one of those on it. Got all the working ram air stuff, so just a really nice clone. Something you can jump in and drive under 50,000.
And with the Tribute, they even went ahead and went with the W30 inner fenders, the red, which is kind of a unique and iconic thing with the W30 cars. All have that red plastic inner fender.
Yeah, I agree. But what really makes this a nice car is just the detail of it. As far as the corners of the doors, the black paint, everything's beautiful, and that color combination is awesome.
That's gonna be one that sells pretty fast. And I think this little Mustang will too. It's gonna be just a nice, cheap little Mustang, runs and drives great. Original AM radio works in this car.
We bought this Mustang and the 55 Chevy from the same owner as the little Nova we just showed you out front. So, and with the 65 Impala Super Sport as well. So the cars all have good history, long time ownership. And this one drives awesome. And it's gonna be just a nice, cheaper car. It's white on white. Started life as a original 6-cylinder. So it's got the correct still 6-cylinder wheels. We did the caps and it's ready to go.
It's new hubcaps. We can do wheel well trim, rocker molding, make that one stand out and look good. This is another pretty neat 4-door.
This is, again, from that same collection. Whoever this lady had paint these cars did a phenomenal job. Same person that painted the Nova painted this one and the 65 Impala Super Sport. Paint is gorgeous, trim's nice. Just a 3 on the tree, 6-cylinder, great beginner, entry-level classic.
And really, the guys are all on test drives in the back, but pretty much selling a lot of cars.
Yeah, how many sold cars did we get done last week?
16 ran through the shop.
16 sold cars last week.
Yep, that are heading to new homes hopefully this week. But a lot of neat stuff. Thank you for watching the videos every week. Make sure you check back next week to see all the cars that Chad briefly mentioned that are going to be coming in. A lot of neat stuff. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.